My name is Rick. I am the host of Prof Talk with Rick Joseph. Normally, I would talk about Prof Talk. Normally, I have a call, but this is not about that. This is a topic. This is called the origin of the 5 point plan for businesses. What does that mean? 5 point plan goes in two ways. One for retail or anything that vendoring or anything, and the other side is the corporate. How I came up with it. I'm 25 years old. I've been in stores. I've been to stores, supermarket, corporate offices, anything that involves a job, school, whatever the case may be. And I observe a lot of things. I observe the conduct of how employee to employee, employee to customers, and vice versa. I observe that. I observe businesses that used to be the top name is either gone out of business or become merged. And nowadays we're in this time, we have capitalism, and I'm not gonna go into politics about that. So that's besides the point. I know some big companies are trying to regain their image and trying to merge with other companies to make their name invalid. Like the latest one is Time Warner and Carter Communications, which I did not know is gonna be called Spectrum. And I see some stuff, and I thought Time Warner Cable was part of Time Warner, which I did not know that Time Warner Cable is independent from the Time Warner company itself. I did not know that. However, there's another side note for another day. However, the origin of the 5 point plan is very simple. I see a lot of businesses struggling. I see some people going to jobs, coming out of jobs unhappy, quitting, or whatever case may be, either because they can't handle the pressure or because of how things run in a business organization. And some people don't notice why this store is closing down because of bankruptcy, because of other things, and things I'm not gonna discuss because it's not. I'm not here to bash businesses. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to give like a original 5 point plan. I have a degree in business management. I know how to this conducts of how to handle business with other businesses and also consumers who want your products in your business. And the origin of the 5 point plan is very simple: restart, reassess, train, observe, and promote. My motto is this. In order for this, for me, there's like one. Everybody think there's one rule of business: making money. My three rules of business: this, the the making money part is the third most important thing. The second most important thing is to respect your customers or employees or your partners, whatever the case may be. And the first one is always have a maintained relationship with with the customer, because you never know that people will say, why is he spending more to another store even though he want to come to my store even though I cost more. It's about, like what people say, it's customer service and stuff like that. That does work all the time, but nowadays, depending on the location of the business, can factor in for customer service like that. Like you can go to, I'll give you an example. You can go to a Burger King on Jamaica Avenue, and people like known as rude or whatever the case may be. However, when you go to other states that run the same industry, you have somebody who's respectable or kind, mannerable, willing to do anything that they're supposed to do. And that's why what? Why do I come with a 5 point plan? Because I see a lot of businesses come opening up, leaving, open up, leaving, open up, leaving. Because of fat, it's like businesses are like fat. It's like clothes. The next Jordans, and I want the LeBrons, I want the Currys, I want the Marlboros, I want the Shaqs. It's good for a while, but nowadays people getting bored. And there's like select few businesses, like Macy's. Macy's been there for a while, like one of the OG stores with Woolworth, Watermars, and some other store, Stearns and Foster's. You don't see them anymore. You see the only one that is living, like the granddaddy of them all, is Macy's. I'm not gonna go into that. I'm not gonna go to Macy's because like I said, I don't know the history of it. I'm not gonna go into that. I'm not here to bash companies. That's what I mean. I'm here to give a 5 point plan. The problem is nowadays people are more focused on the profit than the consumer or the employees or whatever case may be, and vice versa. Nowadays there's some, I know some companies are franchising it and some of them are cooperated. Some people close their stores because of, not enough businesses or other things and stuff like that, which I think is personally ridiculous. I think it's something more internal and also the location of the neighborhood than something else. I'm not gonna go into details what that is, and that's what my other videos for. Even though I am live right now, I'm not gonna do a pre-tape and stuff like that, and because I have a podcast coming soon, so that's about it. So basically, I will explain the 5-point plan and businesses, but it's gonna be in a section. There's gonna be 10 videos. The first playlist is gonna be the 5-point plan of retail or anything that involves wholesale, whatever the case may be. The other 5-point plan involves corporate, like desk jobs. If you work for district attorney, whatever the case may be, I'll explain a little bit more about that. So this is the origin. Like, this is gonna be like an individual playlist itself. If you have any more suggestions, this is something I would recommend. I'm not telling nobody to follow it because each person have their own plan of doing things. And with me personally, everybody have their own way. But the way that I did this 5-point plan, I've been doing it for about almost 2-3 years of how to handle people, how to conduct business, from my experience from my first job till what I'm doing current. I always take notes. I always do a little evaluation, like how does a business grow, how does a business become successful, and how we continue doing that. And I see some things, I'm shocked, and that does work. And I see some other things, not right. But I'm not gonna go into discussion. So I'm gonna explain about that a little later on. So enjoy the video, and you're gonna listen to part 1 or whatever video. So just be cool.